Good evening. Welcome, family, friends, to Frontier's 2023 commencement. We are delighted to have everyone here this evening. Thank you to our students, our parents, our teachers, our nurses, our counselors, our class advisor, Stephanie Recor, custodians, our office staff, our assistant principal, Scott Dredge, to our superintendent, Darius Modesto, and to our school committee and its president, Bob Holla. Thank you all for your continuous support. Graduates, you have had quite the 4 years of high school, and now you have reached the end. But it has not been without its challenges. I have to say that being both a parent and an administrator presents its own set of challenges. During the pandemic, during remote schooling, students were asked to do their PE gym classes at home. I remember very well one day when my son was on his way downstairs to use our elliptical machine. He looked me square in the eye and said, "This is all your fault." I'm sure many of you parents have similar stories about the trials and tribulations over the past 4 years of high school, but it was certainly well worth it. To all of you, we hope you carry wonderful memories of Frontier and your friends and teachers with you as you move forward into your future. On behalf of your family and friends, on behalf of our staff and faculty, I just want to say we are proud of you. Congratulations. We wish you all the best moving forward, and once again, we are so happy for you. A few reminders before we start with the procedures tonight. Diplomas will be awarded alphabetically. Families, after your student receives their diploma, please take a moment for a photograph on this side of the stage, stage right. Families, please feel free to come up and take a picture of your graduate. Also, if you would like to be in an area with air conditioning, we do have an auditorium across the way, which could fulfill your needs. We'll also be live streaming the ceremony there as well. I would now like to invite up Cheryl Moreau and Rebecca Wallace-West to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I would now like to invite up Katie Wells Robinson for the introduction of our Poet Laureate.
Good evening, everyone. Today, I have the honor of introducing the Poet Laureate for the class of 2023, Elizabeth Tatro. Elizabeth has been a student at Frontier since freshman year and was this year's Poetry Slam winner, winning with a poem titled Unagnostic Prayer for Jaywalking Kids. Unfortunately, over the past couple of days, Elizabeth has come down with COVID and won't be able to perform her poem. Myself and others believe that Elizabeth's hard work on her commencement poem deserves recognition and deserves to be heard by you all. After discussing with Elizabeth, it was decided that Matthew Perrault would read her poem in her honor. Elizabeth, we are wishing you the best and miss you greatly tonight. With that, I would like to welcome Matthew Perrault up to read this year's commencement poem.
I would like to clarify and say that I'm very grateful Elizabeth chose me to say her poem. I truly hope I do it justice because she is just a lovely writer and a lovely friend. And with that, here it goes. I present to you a A Sunset in Gold and Purple and Bright Green Glass by Elizabeth Tatro. On fleeting few days, I love the whole world unconditionally. The sunshine between oak leaves and kids' packs jaywalking. Most days, the water tastes like microplastics. Some kids grow up promised of long apocalypse they will live every second to see. I recite duck and cover vignettes under N95s in the hallways of these kids. In the next hottest summer on record yet. It has never been like this before, and yet it has always been the same. Turn the clock back. Could we do the take again? The whole of human history is built on the precedents that, and you ask me for the faith of the ground beneath me. I can tell there is a better future out there, hazy behind frosted glass, full of faith and hope and community and all the things they teach you in kindergarten about being a good person. But that is like walking from here to the moon. And who cares? Who cares? It is a Tuesday and the world is ending, and so what? It's just a poem. It's a list of factual evidence. This isn't just a poem, it's a bloodletting. I am another would-be somebody on a rooftop pleading, night sky, please tell me a better world is possible. Moon and stars, could you promise me that one day all the love and the blood and the chemicals would have been worth it? And the sky says, you're another girl who would love to be a train derailment, but you have to stop imagining the end of the world. And she says, it's 80 in February and the world is ending, and it isn't, mostly. There's a future lasting at least to the end of the 10-day forecast. Today's horoscope read, at the end of all the smoke and ash, what remained was a life and the stubborn, stupid animal will to live. And that's really all you're getting. So you have to keep it close to your chest. I'd love to love the world unconditionally every day, but most days we've got to keep it conditional. Most days you have to pick the good out like seeds from a watermelon. In most days, you could walk from here to the moon if you went step by painful step. Thank you.
And now I would like to invite up to the podium Tenzin Kunsang, who's going to be introducing our class president.
Good evening, everyone. I'm honored to stand before you today as a vice president of the class of 2023, and today I'm here to introduce the president of our class. When I first asked him how he wanted me to introduce him, he told me, quote, make me look like a really good person. And my first thought was, ugh, this is gonna be hard. But then the more I thought about it, the more I realized that regardless of who you ask, he's one of the most understanding, caring, and smart people I know. Although being on the younger side of our class, he's also one of the wisest people I know, and he's helped me and our class more than he knows. So Nico, I want to say it's been a long road since second grade, but I'm extremely proud to introduce you as my lifelong friend and the president of our class, Nico Larantos.
Warning, the following speech was written entirely by AI. Statements made in this speech may be false, inappropriate, or greatly offensive to Mr. Dredge. I, Nico Larantos, take zero responsibility for the following commencement address. To the Frontier Regional High School class of 2023, congratulations. No more Cornell notes, no more signing in at 7:51, and no more juniors stealing your parking spot. I'm looking at you guys. Now, this probably comes as a relief to you, as it should, but our time here has been a lot of fun, regardless of those little inconveniences. As world-renowned writer and philosopher Drake once said, "She is in love with who I am." Back in high school, I used to bus it to the dance. I really think Drake speaks for all of us here. And for many of us, we've known each other longer than just high school. Think back to your first day of school. Try to remember the people you met and the friends you made. None of us realized it, but we'd spend the next decade together. In elementary school, we competed against each other at Junior Olympics. We played Gaga ball together at Nature's Classroom, and we ran around together at recess. In middle school, we went to Washington, D.C. together. In high school, we've all gone to the same Frontier volleyball games and Friday night football games. An extremely competitive volleyball team, winning nearly every game they play, including states and Western Mass, year after year. And then there's also the football team. Even the ultimate Frisbee team makes you guys look bad. Anyways, even just this year alone, we've had so many great moments together. We spent time together in nature on senior skip day. We hunted each other down with water guns during senior assassin. We even watched our chemistry teacher, Mr. Rom, have an identity crisis and turn into Walter White. But most importantly, we had the opportunity to wake up every day, come to school, and watch the one and only David Gray wander the hallways. Now that we're done with high school, I hope that you all feel a sense of pride. At least a little bit. While most of us are sitting here anxiously waiting to begin the next chapter of our lives, we're also here to celebrate how far we've come. We made it after countless hours of procrastination and excruciatingly tired mornings full of Dunkin' coffee and reconsidering life choices. No more essays, no more Schoology, and no more checking PowerSchool before your parents do. We've exceeded the expectations that were set for us, and you should all be proud of yourselves for that. During our time in high school, Frontier Athletics walked away with 27 league titles, 13 Western Mass titles, and 6 state titles. We've put on more than a dozen concerts, and we've made over $20,000 from shows like Fred and the musical. Our class has collectively taken over 150 AP courses, and I couldn't even count how many games the football team lost. We've proven that we're talented and that we're able to achieve great things. Now, this is the part of the speech where I'm supposed to tell you that you're amazing and that you should follow your dreams and that your long-distance relationship will work out. Spoiler alert, it won't. This new chapter of our lives is going to be unfamiliar, and it's also going to be uncomfortable. We've become so used to living our lives within the walls of this school, and we're now almost starting over again from scratch. If there's anything we know about our futures, it's that things are going to change, and a lot can change in just a few years. I mean, in the time that we were in high school, Kanye West ran for president and got canceled. But it's important to recognize that change is good, and that stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing the uncertainty of life makes you a better person. This moment in our lives is just one small part of the story, and it would be pretty lame if we never moved on to the next part. And trust me, none of you guys want to be super seniors for the rest of your lives, except for maybe Ben. if I can leave you with one final piece of advice, it would be this. If you are going to use AI to write an essay, make it extremely obvious in the beginning and make sure people forget by the end. Thank you and congratulations to the Frontier Regional High School class of 2023.
Thank you, Nico. I would now like to call up Jesse Kirklonis, our National Honor Society representative.
Welcome, everyone. It's a little toasty in here, so I'll try to keep this short. As this year's NHS president, I had the opportunity to work with some unique and wonderful weirdos. I say weirdos with nostalgia and the best intent. Thank you, Eva Howard, for welcoming me and pointing out all of my quirks as a 7th grader at Frontier, through a list of 200 odd things that I did in middle school. One of the things on the marvelous list, as Eva called it, was the time Mr. Hosley said he felt sick. Jesse responded, "Are you internally bleeding? Are you slowly dying?" And later added, "Have you traveled to another country recently? You might have malaria." Little did everyone know then that my vocalized intrusive thought would solidify my intent for pursuing a pre-med major in college. I hope that all of you have an Eva Howard or a Mr. Hosley in your life that supports your interest towards your own individual, unique path. Speaking of individual paths, throughout my years at Frontier, I have watched Victoria decapitate and dissect various organisms. You are the weirdest, wonderful, hardworking biologist I know. I've watched Jill persevere through impossible physical and mental challenges. The physical therapy field needs someone just like you. Fiona, I've observed and admired your ability to argue and defend your ideas, whether it's Kim Kardashian or climate change. Eric, hearing you talk every day only reminds me that your big brain is only made for engineering. No one could have made it through Mr. Owen's physics class without your intuition and tutoring. Lila, you've messed up every single science experiment we have done in the last 2 years. I am very glad you're going into nursing instead. Hopefully your patients fare better. Our experiences at Frontier differed vastly from person to person. Some of us pursued opportunities in the workforce, while others pursued languages, athletics, the arts, or even Pong. Obviously, gym class ping pong. That's not to say that we didn't enjoy our time socially, outside of school, like getting busted at station on senior skip day, or secretly roasting the opposing teams at sports events. Sorry, Carl. The Frontier community has shown us how to embrace each other's weirdnesses and taught us how to celebrate each other's successes. Except for maybe one of my greatest, weirdest feats of generating the ultimate titration in AP chemistry. Instead of being celebrated, I was scolded for not wearing my lab goggles. With that, I say, be weird and be safe. Thank you, Frontier.
I would now like to invite Cheryl Moreau up to the podium to introduce our commencement speaker.
Hello, everybody. Today, I have the honor of introducing our commencement speaker. The internet defines a sunshine person as someone that radiates warmth, cheer, or happiness. They can take charge of a moment, influence a group, and captivate an audience of any size. They don't need to be in any formal position of leadership. their natural leadership tendencies always shine through. I believe that describes our commencement speaker to a T. There was no argument from our class officers about who would be chosen for our commencement speech. Nico said one name, and we knew immediately that we had our decision. The role of a commencement speaker is not merely to entertain, but to also prompt thought and reflection. We knew Miss Blair would be able to do this. I met Kate Blair on my first day here at Frontier after getting lost in the high school and being almost 25 minutes late to her class. She welcomed me in with open arms and a smile on her face. It was one of my favorite classes, and I will always remember Friday early release yoga sessions. And during the pandemic, when we were all on the verge of giving up, she made sure that we would make it through. She has gracefully guided us through a storm for 4 years. She has never turned away from anyone and is always there waiting in the hallway to say hi and to brighten our day. Miss Blair, thank you for being someone we can rely on, and we will miss you dearly during our next endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, our commencement speaker, Kate Blair.
Well, that was humbling. Thank you, Cheryl. And thank you, families, faculty, staff, and all members of the Frontier community for your presence here this evening, both in person and online. It is my pleasure to present this year's commencement address in recognition of the accomplishments of Frontier's class of 2023. Bienvenidos a todos y felicidades a todos los estudiantes que se gradúan. I have been a teacher at Frontier Regional School for the past 9 years. I have worked with this graduating class in a number of capacities as a health educator, ESL instructor, yoga and meditation teacher, chemistry teacher, soccer coach, student council and Interact Club advisor, and probably a few others. But I'm not alone in that. As teachers, we all wear many hats. And it's through this array of roles that I have had the good fortune to work with and to get to know this group before me, the class of 2023. I consider this moment a great honor and opportunity. It is an honor to speak before you, to celebrate all of these accomplished young people seated here today. And the opportunity is mine to share words that will hopefully have meaning and resonance as you transition into this next stage of your journey in life. That being said, I remember virtually none of the wisdom or advice that any commencement speaker has ever imparted, except for the 1986 kicker for the New York Giants, who spoke at my high school's graduation ceremony when I was 17 years old. He was the exception that I remember because he had clearly winged it, imparted no wisdom, and bombed pretty spectacularly. So, not wanting to be that kind of memorable, as I considered my remarks this evening, I thought it was important to, 1, prepare, and 2, keep it simple. And so, what I have to share with you tonight, the 2023 graduates of Frontier Regional School, can be distilled down to 3 words. Wow, thanks, and help. Wow. No, really, wow. Look at you. You've accomplished an incredible feat. Not only have you satisfied the rigorous requirements for a high school diploma, but you did it during 4 of the most challenging years in history. Your high school careers mirrored the timeline of the pandemic. And during this time, you not only survived, but in so many ways you have thrived. It's astonishing, really. You've earned the Seal of Resiliency, which is the award given to people who have faced immense challenges and come through not only intact, but tougher, more skillful, and ready to take on the next challenge that the universe throws in your path. But as resilient as you have become, keep in mind that this quality, resilience, is not always the badge of courage that the world might lead you to believe. Resilience means that you've created clever ways to work around and cope and deal with all of the craziness and inhumanities that exist in society. And while there is some merit to this, my hope is that you, the graduating class, will see this call for resilience as a direct invitation to change the systems in the world that cause such strain, such pressure, and such injustice. When life throws you curveballs, you don't just have to get good at figuring out how not to get hit by the next pitch. Swing your bat, and better yet, hit it right up the middle. Be the next wave of change makers that improve healthcare, tackle the climate crisis, work to dismantle systems of oppression, and create more networks of human connection. That is wow-worthy work, and you're up to the task, and it is necessary right now. The second word, thanks. Thanks to you, the class of 2023. I want to use this opportunity to extend to you my personal gratitude. To watch you grow and to work with you and to learn with you and from you has been nothing short of a gift. And it is truly one of the most valuable fringe benefits of teaching. So thank you. Gratitude, as the writer James Clear asserts, is what you feel when you want what you already have. Studies show that expressing gratitude can improve sleep, mood, and immunity, to name a few health indicators, and it can decrease depression, anxiety, and risk of disease. If you haven't already, I encourage you to develop a habit of gratitude. Express your thanks and your appreciation to the people who support you. And I'm going to help you get started on that right away. I would like all of you graduates to stand up right now. And I'd like you to turn in the direction of someone who's here who has supported you. Go find them. And on 3, we are going to say a really loud thank you together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Feels good, doesn't it? This brings me to the last of my 3-word outline this evening, help. Help is the vital thread that weaves the fabric of healthy communities. None of us ever makes it through on our own, ever. Healthy schools, healthy workplaces, healthy communities all depend on relationships and connection in order to function well. This lesson became particularly apparent to me several years ago when I was teaching in the juvenile justice system. I worked with teenage boys in a secure treatment program as a reading teacher. As I got to know them, it became really clear that 1, they were intelligent and capable human beings, and 2, they were all, unfortunately, products of very unhealthy communities, places that were under-resourced, under-supported, and disconnected. It was sad. And on most days, I would drive home in tears, not because the job was hard, but because these young people, my students, were the undeserving casualties of broken, under-helped systems. It takes a village, they say, to raise a child. This proverb is widely known and often used because it is as timeless as it is true. The value of a healthy community cannot be underestimated. And when we invest in our communities, our relationships, we are paid back in glorious dividends. I call upon you now, the class of 2023, as well as upon every person here this evening, to lean into the concept of help, to offer it liberally, and to get really good at asking for it. Some of you may end up finding community in the far reaches of the globe, and others may find it right here. No matter where you land, get and stay connected. Embrace the concept of service. Show up, speak up, stand up, sit in, volunteer, vote, shout out, help, lend a hand, offer your talent and your kindness however you can, and when you do, you will radically transform whatever moment you are in. And now, it is time for you to be transformed into graduates of Frontier Regional School. Along with so many others here tonight, I congratulate you, I love you, and I will forever be cheering you on. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kate. We are now going to begin awarding our diplomas. Once again, a reminder to families that after your student has received their diploma, please feel free to take a picture on this side of the stage. So I would call our class marshal up.
Jillian Margaret Apanel. So it begins.
What do we got this year?
Combs. James Ayotte. Thank you.
He doesn't need any combs. That's true.
Kyle Robert Baker. Samantha Helen Baker. I'll take that. Thank you. Michaela Maureen Belchip. Callie J. Berthium. Thank you. Eric T. Brown. Thank you. Ethan Ryan Bryant. Thank you. Brady A. Birch. Abigail Paige Burgess.
Anya Kathleen Carey. Caroline C. Crocker. Congratulations. Milo Andrew Cusano. Congratulations, Milo. Well done. Brooke Claire Davis. Congratulations. Emily Day. Nawang Dieter. Gage Tomshow Dexter. Eve Jewel Dugan. Jesse Todd Dubriel. Angelina Celeste Egland.
Kirsten Marie Fabry. Thank you. Daniel O. Fellows. Chloe Felton Emmerich. Miles Burke Ferreira. Ella Maple Flanders. Thanks. David Garcia Frazier. Alexander Stephen Goczynski. Abigail Florence Goff. Leo Cooney. David Andrew Gray. Thank you. I don't need your diploma. Yes.
Xiomara Maybelline Green. Renee Elizabeth Haight. Cordelia M. Hale. Coleman L. Hartner. Connor Hoffman. Abigail Lene Howard. Eva Rice Howard. Amir Hussein Ibrahim. Congratulations, Amir. Way to go. Asa William Jackson. Carolina Marie Johnson.
Miles Jacob Keefe. Sean F. Kirkendall. Andrew Kolakowski. Tenzin Kunsang. Jesse Raymond Kirkalonis. Kylie May LaFord. Nikos J. Lanitas. I thought he fell. Marcus Ray Larson. Sophia Leone. Sophia Leone. India Lewis.
Nicholas R. Larantos. Good job, Nico. Benjamin McCutchie. Congratulations. Jake Matson. Congratulations, Jake. Fiona Grace McFarland. Cheryl Ann Moreau. Olivia Noyes. Shelby Kathleen Orlowski. Stephen C. Otto. Matthew C. Peralt. Anna Marie Petrin.
David Salvatore Petinato. Bianca Pura. Madeline R. Powers. Samuel Prop. Lila Sarah Roach. Riley Michael Rowan. Fernando Saravia. Sydney Victoria Scanlon. Matthew W. Seacard. Ryan Scorb.
Liam Robert Skrybisky Bannock. Congratulations, Liam. Summer F. Sobieski. Congratulations.
Love you, Jimmy!
Emma Fern St. Hilaire. Ayla Louise Starr. Matthew J. Stiles. And although they're not able to be here tonight, we do want to recognize Elizabeth M. Tatro. Sydney Nicole Torr. Rowan R. Viles. Rebecca Grace Wallace West. Victoria Rose Weigel. Congratulations, Victoria. Katie Jasmine Wells Robinson. Aiden Matthew West. Chad Michael Wilkie. Quinn A. Woods. Harrison Reed Wright. Congratulations, Harry. Mr. Sherrill, the alma mater, please. Students, graduates, I would now invite you to take your tassels from the right side to the left side. You are now officially graduated. Everybody, congratulate the class of 2023.
I have a lot of combs if anyone wants some.
I just bought some too.